Universe, darlings. Welcome to my sector, the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those who are new, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is, welcome to this channel. Thank you so much for joining this Capella crew. I'm so grateful to you for being here. For those of you who are returning, hello again. It's nice to see you, even though I can't really see you. And for those of my subscribers, thank you so very much for your loyalty, your love, your support. I am so eternally grateful and thankful to each and every one of you for putting all this love and energy into this channel, especially to those who put all these amazing comments in my videos. It's amazing to see the love and the support and the high vibe energies that I feel when I'm reading a lot of these messages. And I'm so thankful that you take the time to do that. And not only watching my videos, but I'm so grateful that you do spend the time to send me these messages. It actually gives me more empowerment, encouragement to continue these readings, because as you know, they tend to be long, and you know, doing tarot and expending your energy can be very draining at times. So I do appreciate you putting that love and that positive energy into your comments. I do have one major announcement. So I am doing a Thanksgiving campaign for the month of November. I would greatly appreciate your support and helping me fight world hunger by giving a donation to Action Against Hunger. Now, what I'm going to do is I set up a PayPal page to collect all the donations. You can do it anonymously. There's no minimum donation. Anything you give will be returned to you tenfold, okay? Money is energy, all right? So it's like the law of attraction, the law of give and take that I talk about in my readings. What you put into the universe is what you get. Even if you put $1 in, okay? It's still going to come back to you, all right? It's what my sign says over here, give thanks. We are giving to those in need. So instead of me collecting donations for me and my channel and my business, I would rather collect donations for to support Action Against Hunger. Now, what I'm going to do on Thanksgiving Day, which I believe is November 25th of this year, whatever gets donated on my donation page by November 24th, everyone has until November 24th, I'm going to submit one large donation on the behalf of Capella Wellness and this channel, which means it includes all of you, and make one large donation to Action Against Hunger on Thanksgiving Day, okay? The goal is to hit $500. I know it sounds small, but I wanted to give something. I don't want to give too little, not too big. If we surpass 500, that would be fantastic. But my goal is to reach $500 for my campaign for the month of November, because it is Thanksgiving, and since there are many people who will not engage in feasts like a lot of us do, I would rather put my time, energy, and money into helping Action Against Hunger with their mission with fighting world hunger, okay? So there's a link to my donation page right in the description box. It goes straight to it. It's a quick couple minutes, 1 minute, 30-second thing. If you go to capellawellness.com, I also have a donation button on my header on my website, okay? So you can do it one of two ways. I have a direct link in the description box, or you go to capellawellness.com and click on the donate button, okay? I would truly appreciate your support with this Thanksgiving campaign that I am running. All right, guys. Well, with that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. If you celebrated Halloween yesterday, I'm recording this on All Saints Day, November 1st, 2021. I hope you had a fun and enjoyable one. I know I did. So did my son. Trick-or-treated on his own and had quite a bit of fun with that. And I had my fun on my own too. So it was nice for us. I hope it was nice for you as well. All right, happies. I hope you guys have an awesome week this week. I send you many blessings and much love. All right, if you've never been here before, Capricorn, what we're going to do is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week what you need to focus on, what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth, because that's what this is all about. Stick around to the end so you can see what's coming to you with regards to love, what the your wellness tip of the week is, and we're going to close out this reading with a notes from the universe card to give it a little boost. I just recently got that deck, and it's been glorious so far in the readings I've been doing, so it should really amplify positive energies for you guys in this reading. All right, Capricorn, let's see what your overall theme is for this week. I'm having more of an animal theme for the month of November, and so far I'm liking it. Well, a lot of these cards have animals in it, and we're using the Spirit Animals deck here for your theme this month. So we're going to see what that theme is for this week. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is the overall theme for Capricorn? And these cards are massive, if you guys can't already tell. I mean, you see my hand there? I have tiny hands. Nothing I can't handle, right? I've been able to do the other couple of readings like this, so it's just really stretching out the fingers here. All right, Spirit, do we have a theme for Capricorn for this week? You guys are really thinking on this one, aren't you? There you go. Ooh, horsies. We have horse, the horse spirit animal, freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. I see Winds of Change reminds me of that song by Scorpions, I believe they're called. It's an awesome song. I'll do the whistling part, but I'll save that for another day. All right, Capricorn, I just got a hit right when I pulled this card. Somebody here loves horses. Or there's something here with this affinity for horses. It's kind of like maybe you have a stable, you ride horses. Or there's something here that maybe you used to ride horses and you miss it. You want to get back into that. So Capricorn, for those of you that this resonates with, and remember, this is a general reading, okay? Take what resonates. Leave the rest for somebody else. If it's not going to fit you and you're like, that's not me, I don't like horses, then that's not for you, Capricorn, okay? It's a general reading. Other people watch this, and be mindful of that, okay? But be honest with yourself. If you hear something and it kind of triggers and it's like, oh shit, that is me, I need to do that, or whatever it is, then Spirit is saying, okay, Capricorn, you gotta listen to this guidance, okay? It's for your spiritual growth. It's hard. I know, I've been there, but sometimes we got to face those demons, you know, face that devil and face, it's like the death card, death and rebirth type of thing. And we got to overcome that. All right. So, again, if you're not a horse person, then this part of the reading at this time is not for you, but I'm getting a very strong feeling of somebody here, at least one person loves horses, or they own horses, or they used to ride horses, or something about riding horses. And maybe, let's say, if you liked doing that before, you miss it, and it gave you a sense of peace. You loved being out in the open. You love the connection with horses. And horses, they love connecting with humans, okay? They love trotting around and riding with them, and, you know, just being at service to them, okay? So, and I said with freedom, right? You feel the sense of freedom while you are riding these horses, and it gives you a sense of calm, a sense of peace. So whoever this is resonating for, Spirit is suggesting that you go back to doing that. Find a way to go back into this this hobby of riding horses, okay? There's something here where you might be really stressed out. I'm seeing Nine of Swords. I'm seeing anxiety. Somebody is just like, there's a lot of things going on, kind of like Tower maybe, Five of Wands, 10 of Wands maybe, and you're feeling like down and out, like just depleted energies. 10 of Swords, there's like a lot of heavy energies with this. It's for some, not for all, okay, Capricorn? So if you're feeling these heavy energies, and, you know, especially if you're the person who loves riding horses or something with horses here, tending to horses, Spirit is telling you to go back into doing that, to help balance off those energies that you are experiencing that are low vibrational. Okay, something's going to have to give here. I just heard you're going to have to find some time to do something. Now, if it's not with horses here, Capricorn, this is about finding something that gives you freedom, a sense of freedom, something about being out in nature for some of you, being out in the open. Okay, your heart needs to be more pure and free here is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a clearing of the heart chakra, a healing of the heart chakra, because some of you, maybe your heart chakra is so imbalanced, it's causing a lot of other discomfort and discontentment, kind of like Four of Cups energy, and you're feeling like Three of Swords a lot, where there's disappointments and loss and grief over something, whether it's your marriage, whether it's a connection with somebody, your partner, a coworker, a friend, even a boss or whatever, right? There's something here about somebody to free themselves from their jobs because it's been too taxing. And I'm hearing for some of you, it's been long overdue. That's what I just heard. Some of you, with regards to be having that sense of freedom with your jobs, it's long overdue. So Spirit really wants you to reevaluate your situation, like Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and start looking at what it is that really makes you happy, what it really is that God is calling you to do, all right? And apparently what is tugging at your heart is going to give you that sense of freedom, all right? There's a lot of breaking free. I'm seeing with these horses breaking through this barrier or breaking through the gate, okay, where they're taking off and they're running down the field and they're zigzagging with each other. I'm getting this very vivid visual right now. And they just broke loose with no care in the world, and they're just out there enjoying life, and they're just running as fast as they can and having, you know, a grand old time. I'm hearing some of you may want to do that. It's like, I need to break free from this situation because it is too much for me. It is way too much. There's like the strong desire for it too, Capricorn, and I'm feeling your energy with the Devil card, not in this toxic energy types of state. It could be dealing with breaking free from toxic relationships or addictions or obsessions or something like that. But I'm also getting a sense of the Devil card being strong desires, because the Devil card does have a positive side to it, just like all cards do. Okay, there's like this strong sense of desire to break free from whatever it is that is holding you back. Okay, Capricorn. A greater purpose does call you. And some of you know this. And your heart is like, it wants to burst open and blow through the gates like the horses, because your heart is so calling for something else that is more adventurous. Kind of like King of Wands, Queen of Wands, kind of Sagittarius energy, travel or adventure. That's Sagittarius energy here. And just realizing that, you know, you have what it takes to follow whatever it is that your purpose is, whatever is calling you. I'm feeling like the strong sense of urgency in a way, Capricorn, where I'm hearing the word unbridled. So it's like really coming out of that gate, but you just want to bust right through the damn thing. And it's kind of like in Titanic where what's his face stands at the end of the ship. I can't remember his name. I know it's Leonardo DiCaprio. He's not Jack, is he? I don't know. Either way, guys, the reason why I don't remember the character's name is because I honestly don't like that movie. That's just me, okay? I never liked that, all right? So that's why I can't remember. But we all know Leo DiCaprio is the one who's standing at the... with his arms wide open, right? And that ship is kind of like going at full speed, it seems. It's going pretty quickly. And I kind of sense that's what you guys want to feel, Capricorn, because some of you feel like you've been in this bird cage in a sense. That's what you feel. You feel trapped. You feel like you can't get out of your situation. Like Eight of Swords type of thing, but more of a very intense state. Like you are trapped in a bird cage and it's completely locked, like padlocked a million times, and you can't get out of there. But reality is that if you look behind you, there's actually another door with no padlocks on it. Something like that, okay? And when it says you follow the winds of change, again with that Scorpion song, and accomplish your dreams, this is exactly what happens when you follow your life's purpose. You go with that change, and that wind is blowing through your mane, and you're just like going with the flow of life, Queen of Cups type of energy. And when you do that, you do have that sense of freedom, because you've broken free from the matrix, you've broken free from the 3D, from the clutches of the devil keeping you in this 3D world of materialism and 9-to-5 jobs and all these things where you're unhappy in a job, unhappy in a marriage or relationship, or unhappy with friendships and things, and your life wants to change. I'm hearing you really want to change, Capricorn. This is your opportunity for change. It's like the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. It's like, it's use that God-given gift of whatever you have to fulfill your purpose and break through those gates. Okay? And allow these winds of change to move you, and just go with the flow, and don't worry about getting caught up in a tornado or something like that. Allow yourself to just let the wind take you to where you need to be. That's God telling you what direction you need to go in, okay? And when you're doing that, you're going to accomplish more of your dreams. It's all about fulfilling your dreams, Capricorn. And I know a lot of us get caught up in this stuff about what society tells us we should be doing, and these rules we should be following. This is how you're going to live this life, and this is how you're supposed to, you know, this is what brings you happiness. But it's like, maybe you've been trying all that, you've been living that most of your life, and it hasn't. So if it hasn't, Capricorn, then why keep doing the same thing? There's no point, right? You got to break out of that cycle. You got to break the mold. Get out of that hamster wheel, the wheel of fortune, and just roll with it. As long as you follow your passions, what your greatest purpose is, what your heart is calling for, watch your life change drastically all around you. You will start heading more in a direction towards your bliss, as to where God really wants you to be, because we can all have that. It's a matter of breaking through those gates, knowing that they're not locked, and that no one's going to get in our way. No one's going to trample us. We're not going to allow anyone to trample us as we're breaking through those gates, and we're not going to look back. And we're going to keep our eye on the prize, like Page of Pentacles, and stay focused, like laser focused, like Knight of Swords, and just rushing through, breaking free away from whatever these lower vibrational energies are. And once you've done that, you're going to feel a sense of relief, and you're going to thank yourself for having that courage and that determination and that passion, that fervor to just go ahead and have that energy, that stamina and strength to break through those gates, okay? And the bottom happens to be the Puffin partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So, some of you, this does have to deal with the partnership. Some of you need to break away from like a counterpart or a twin flame or something like that. Again, I utilized the phrase like counterpart instead of twin flame, because my angels do not like the term twin flame. And I've been guided to not use twin flame, but I do so still because it helps people understand it's the same type of journey. Whether I say like counterpart or not, it doesn't really matter. It's just that I don't want to use twin flame. It's the same journey. Some of you may be in this, okay? And others of you, it does have to do with a partner or your spouse or something like that. Could even be a business partnership, okay? Because that could be that too, depending on who you are, who's watching this. It could be that too, where, you know, maybe this business partnership is not fulfilling. It's not working. Maybe somebody's taking control over the business than you, and you want out, right? And that's why I'm getting like this freedom, okay? You have this, the courage to do this, and you have unlimited reserves, right? You have that potential to break through, you know, and get away from having to deal with this business partner. Again, that's for somebody here. But again, with the word confidence, you know, there's stamina, strength, and confidence keeps resonating here with what I'm hearing. You have to understand that being confident in yourself is really going to help you with achieving your dreams. Because if you feel that doubt or anything, you're never going to know what's on the other side of that fence if you don't just break through it. It's kind of like Belle when she's singing that part of the theme. She wants adventure in the great wide somewhere. But, you know, if you think about it, she could have just taken Philippe and, you know, said, hey, Dad, I'm going to go on an adventure and I'm going to go venture out here away from this poor provincial town, right? She could have taken off with the horse, right? Philippe the horse. And she could have just said, you know what? Screw this town. I'm going to go venture out and see what else is there. I mean, she kind of did, but she only did that because she was looking for her father, right? But she did do it anyway. She could have sent Gaston or sent somebody else out to go find her dad, but she went on her own. Okay, so there's this reason why I'm saying this with this Beauty and the Beast story with Belle's part in this. And, you know, even with the partnership, she's like partnering with her horse, right? It's like getting somebody who's going to be on your side through this, right? Leave the people behind who are not going to back you up, who are not going to help you break free from whatever this is. But I do feel a sense for quite a few of you that you do have to break away from a connection, whether it's karmic or it is your counterpart, where there's been too much and God has been telling you, you need to walk away from this person. Like separation, some of you have been trying to avoid separation is what I'm hearing. It's like the Tower card in the reverse. You're trying to avoid the inevitable because you're thinking you can control it like the Wheel of Fortune, but you just can't. If you continue to have tower moment after tower moment after tower moment, you're going to continue to get more towers until you finally listen. And some of you know exactly what you need to do and what you are not doing. And asking for help, I looked at that again. And some of you, with a lot, whatever it is that's going on, don't have any shame in asking for help. Whether it's from a spiritual advisor, a counselor, a sibling, a teacher, whoever this is. And you know who that is. Some of you have been wanting to ask for help, get counsel from someone, get guidance from somebody else. I'm hearing coaching from somebody. If that's what you're being led to do to help you with breaking free, with finding your greater purpose or following that, listen to that. Go seek their help. Maybe they've already approached you and told you that they can help you, but some of you, maybe there's a little bit of stubbornness here. And some of you are like a little bit reluctant because maybe you're just fearful of either being judged or you're thinking you can handle this on your own. But if you've been doing this for months, Capricorn, and you're realizing that nothing is working, then that means something needs to change, and it starts with you. Teamwork will give you the best results. Yeah, there's like you teaming up with somebody, but someone who's really going to back you up. Okay? To help you get through whatever this is. All right. Let's see what you need to focus on for this week. We're going to use the Celtic Tarot this month. It's got some animals in there. I always meditate on my myriad of decks that I have to see what is going to fit for my monthly theme. So they wanted me to choose this deck. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirius, please reveal to us for our highest good. What does Capricorn need to focus on for this week, please, and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Yep, there it is, the 4 cups. As I was saying. However, this is not you focusing on being bored and disappointed and discontent, okay? This is really about you taking the cup, the Holy Grail. This is you taking that blessing in disguise. Whatever situation you are in right now, Capricorn, it's a blessing in disguise, or something's trying to come in that some of you need to take. All right, this Holy Grail is going to be your bring you your freedom. This Holy Grail talks about like this freeing of emotions, this overflow of emotions, where you're going to pour out this, you're going to fill yourself up with the divine love of God. You're going to fill yourself up with that high vibration, that bliss, that joy. And it's going to pour out of that cup, right? Your cup runneth over. And when you get to that state, Capricorn, that helps you to release all of these lower vibrational energies. It helps you to release pent up emotions or whatever it is, the toxicities. It flushes out of your system, and you are renewed and rejuvenated by positive energies, by more harmonious, happy, joyous, blissful energies. And when you do that, that elevates your vibration to the highest vibration of all, which is agape love. It's the violet flame level. And then that gives you a sense of freedom, right? You're so overjoyed. And you are doing what you absolutely love, because that's what the Holy Grail is, finding ultimate fulfillment, but it's finding what makes you happy and joyous, okay? It's what you are drawn to, what makes you content. And here, you're sitting here by this tree, you're meditating with the Ace of Cups in your hand. This could also be, some of you are disappointed because love isn't coming to you, or love isn't happening the way that you expected. I'm seeing like Five of Cups energy. But again, if you're in this energy, Capricorn, there's something you need to do about it. It's not going to change unless you change, unless you do something different. Again, it's breaking free. You got to break free from this Four of Cups energy and the shadow sense where you're reluctant to do things. You're weary, right? I was talking about being tired. You're tired of love not working out in your favor, of jobs not working out in your favor. It's like, when is this Holy Grail going to come around? But God has already presented it to you, Capricorn, is what I'm being told. It's just appearing to you in a manner that you did not expect. That's what I'm hearing right now. It's coming from the sky. It's not coming from a human being. And you're thinking that this happiness, this love is going to come from another human being. No, it comes from yourself. We are not going to seek happiness outside ourselves, because that's not where it is. The joy comes from within. Jobs, people, situations, things, relationships do not fill our cup. And I know that tends to be a shocker for some people, because we've been programmed to think that. And if you think about it, when we're programmed to rely on happiness on others, we're always going to get disappointed, because there are these misconceptions about what true love is, right? How does anybody really know what true love is unless they truly unconditionally love themselves? When they are content, and on top of that, they have to understand the unconditional love of God. That is being connected to God and understanding more of what that unconditional love is. And when you have that, you hold it close to your heart, you meditate on that, you start to overflow with that love. And you know what that symbol is up there? It's called the Anamkara. It talks about soul bonds, romance, unconditional love. Okay? That's unconditional love right there. But it starts with you. If there are things here, again, with having disappointments with love, there's something you need to heal, and that's your heart chakra. And you heal that with unconditional love, amongst other things. But unconditional love is the main thing, because unconditional love heals all things. So they really want you to start focusing on what is truly, truly fulfilling for you. Seizing the day, going after what it is that you want, right? Not giving a crap what anybody else says, what anybody else is doing. This is all about what Capricorn wants to do. What is going to fulfill Capricorn, okay? Maybe you think you've missed an opportunity on something, but I don't think you have. if you're having an opportunity wanting to present itself, there's something you need to do first, and that's breaking free from whatever lower vibrational situation you are in. Okay? And have gratitude for what you have instead of what you don't have. That is so important. If you don't have this love, you're disappointed that love isn't working on in your life. Is that the only thing that runs the world? No. What else do you have in your life that you are grateful for? You probably have a car and a home. You probably have food to eat. You have the internet to watch this video. You have a phone and an iPad or a TV or laptop to watch this on, right? Getting guidance. You have your health, some of you. You're alive still. Whatever this is, you gotta be grateful for what it is that you have instead of what you don't have. For some of you, it may be over too much focus on the love here, and you're just down and out because the love isn't there. That's because you're not there. You're not being in the present. You're not loving yourself. You're not vibrating at a higher frequency so that you can call into higher love. So that's why there's something that needs to change here. This reluctancy to take this cup or think that true love isn't going to happen is just not going to manifest after thin air if you just sit there and ponder on it and do nothing. The bottom of the deck is Page of Swords. Ambition, curiosity, intellect. This person goes off onto his adventure and he says, you know what? I know this might be challenging because this is new for me, especially when you're following a path of truth. Because when you get to the king understands his path of truth and he's living it every day. And he also speaks his mind with confidence and with integrity. So with this page here, this is about you having this like childlike energy of being a little bit restless and being bold and daring and being like, okay, you know, I'm going to go try this, especially when it comes to communicating what it is that you want, being truthful about what it is that you want, and not giving a crap what anybody else says. I mean, this guy, he doesn't really do that. So he's going to go out there and face his challenges. He's like, he knows that this next path of his journey is going to be a little bit challenging, but if he follows that divine guidance, kind of like what the Queen of Swords does, he's going to go out there and accomplish his goals. He's going to continue to get the downloads and insights, that divine guidance, to see those ideas where God gives him the ideas, to make the plans, to break free of what it is that he needs to do, or to how to build a business, to how to leave this job, this relationship, whatever it is. Okay? Because Swords, air energy is about mind, intellect, communication, ideas. There's also, for some of you who are in counterpart connections, there may be little to no communication, or the communication is coming in from like a pure type of energy where there's no maturity to it. The person just either gives you what my son was telling me the other day, dry texts, okay, or something like that. And that's when somebody, you give them this long paragraph and then they reply to you with okay, or cool, or thumbs up, right? And that's it. You're wanting more of a response, and that's disappointing you. Let's not focus on that. We just got to let that be, okay? That's outside of us. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. So if this is about lack of communication or something, or poor communication, just leave it. Focus on you. Again, that self-love. We got Anamkara there. It's about holding that grail close to your heart and just meditating on it and just helping yourself feel that unconditional love flowing through you. All right, let's see what you need to avoid. What does Capricorn need to avoid this week? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Yeah, I just heard you got to break free from this disappointment, this discontentment, whatever it is. Feeling bored even. It's the Knight of Wands. Okay, so we've got a knight here. Yep, and we were talking about like breaking free, right? Because this is the second fastest knight in the deck. The fastest one is the Knight of Swords. And I did talk about like blazing through and that type of thing, and, you know, just going after it. But what they're talking about is that when you can just, you know, you break through this barrier or whatever it is that you feel is holding you back, you have to be very careful and not allow it to consume you to the point where you become reckless and impulsive and you're not seeing where you're going, okay? Because there's this thing that's going too fast and then you either crashing or you missed your turn or whatever it is, right? You missed the end goal. This is actually feeling a little hasty. Maybe there's jealousy surrounding you, whether it's you jealous of somebody else or your person is jealous of you. There's a sense of arrogance here, okay? And this is no judgment on anybody here, obviously not. But, you know, there's a sense of arrogance, whether your person's feeling a little bit arrogant or it's you, Taurus. Maybe it might be causing Taurus, Capricorn, might be causing the a little bit of stubbornness here. This is you also about being more of a daredevil. And I did talk about the Knight of Wands, right? With that stamina and strength. This guy has that. And some of you are kind of lacking that energy. You're afraid to take risks. This is a big risk taker, right? Venturing out into the unknown, the winds of change. Following that greater purpose that calls to you. He follows that purpose. He's not questioning it because he knows it's coming from God. He has the Ace of Wands in his hand. That's that gift from God, whatever it is. Maybe your creativity or something, your passions, right? With the Ace of Wands here, your passions. He's following his passions without any fear because he has the Ace of Wands in his hand because that's what God gave him. He had the confidence and the power and the stamina and the courage to do it since birth. All right. There may be a sense also with holding a grudge here with this card in this position. I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's them. If it's you, Capricorn, grudges are low vibrational. It blocks the heart chakra. You have a little blotch of black inside your heart chakra. And until that gets cleared, you will prevent yourself from attracting the abundance that God has for you. Okay. Oh, there's more than one card? Oh my God. We have the Moon card, Pisces energy or Cancer, and we have the Page of Wands. I was talking about the Page too. Look at this. Look at this. I was talking about the Page. So now we have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. We have both of these guys here. I did talk about, you know, that Page, that newness there. Going out there and just not being, you know, taking risks. This is a newness again with this childlike energy. It's like seeing through the eyes of a child. This guy is ready to overcome his challenges. Some of you really, whatever you're breaking free from, you may not feel like you're ready, but this guy, no, he's ready. He knows he's ready because again, he has the Ace of Wands in his hand. This is about seeking a new path and being excited about taking a new path. A restlessness to start something new. That's exactly what I was talking about. Allow yourself to feel this, whatever this newness you want, Capricorn. It's time for you to take it, to seize the day and take it. This could also be looking at things from a pessimistic view, or maybe your person is. Why is there pessimism surrounding you, Capricorn? That's low vibrational energy. The devil's creeping around you with that with the pessimism, okay? And the lack of self-confidence. Let's move away from that. We have all the confidence we need because it comes from God. The Ace of Wands, okay? Yeah, there's a sense of lack of energy here. Knight of Wands and then the Page of Wands, these are fast energies. So it's kind of like in this position, there's like this lack of energy. There's no fire burning through you is what I'm hearing. All right, and then Moon. This is talking about the fears, right? Illusions, uncertainties, ambiguities. There's too many fears surrounding you, Capricorn. Why do I keep doing that? Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. Maybe that's why I keep wanting to say Taurus. You have a partner already who's a Taurus, or your counterpart is a Taurus. That's for some, not for all, okay? But see, with this lack of not taking risks and not thinking that you're ready to overcome a challenge because you're not confident, you're not courageous, it's because of the fears you have about venturing out into this new world, into this journey, about following that call. Some of you, there is a lot of fear here. And we talked about at the beginning. I know I said Nine of Swords, but I don't know if I said the Moon. Either way, it doesn't matter because the Moon card is here. You really need to trust and listen to your intuition. That's exactly what I was talking about before. Because with the Moon card here in this position, you know, it's like you're not seeing through the facade. There's something here where your intuition is telling you one thing and your mind is telling you the other thing and you're feeling conflicted. Okay? We don't want to feel conflicted because whatever our gut's telling us to do is the right path for us. That's God giving you that GPS system to follow his guidance and get you to where you need to be. You also have to heal your heart chakra with this card because the Moon talks about emotions. You have to release this fear and anxiety. I think that's what I was talking about. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of... There he is. The Knight of Swords, you see? Laser focused. Some of you are not laser focused. There's like too much activity going on. This is like some crazy energy because this is fast. This is the fastest card in the deck. However, with him being in this position, there's way too much energy here. There's quickness. All right, or there's something that's just going too crazy. Again, don't blaze out of that gate too fast. But you do have to take action. I forgot because the Knight of Wands is talking about taking action on what he wants. He goes after it. This is about being laser focused on what it is that he wants and going after it. This is also about disappointment. Some of you have been losing this motivation because of the disappointment here. You got to get that back up. Otherwise, you're going to forever be disappointed. And what fun is that? Disappointment stems from you, Capricorn. That's why you have to find your own cup. You have to find your own holy grail, your own bliss. The relationships that you're seeking, the jobs that you're dealing with yourself with, you're dealing in. You keep finding job after job after job. You're pretending that it's ultimately fulfilling, but at the end of the day, you know it's not. You just don't want to admit that to some people. And others of you, there's a relationship that you are in that is unfulfilling. You've been disappointed for years, yet you are afraid to take that step as the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands to take that action and change things around. Because again, your happiness deals with you. Only you can find that joy within yourself. All right. But know that, as I was saying, being laser focused, it's going to be very important for you to start again focusing on what it is that you truly want in your life and going after that. Right? Going out on your own even is the Knight of Swords. Maybe some of you are afraid, again, of being single, especially if you want to get a divorce or something, or you want to separate from your counterpart. You're afraid of being alone. That's part of the process. I was afraid of being alone, but let me tell you, that really changed my life when I spent all that time by myself. No dating, no nothing. It really gave me some incredible strength to carry out my mission and what's to come. Okay? You may be dealing with somebody who continues to be hurtful towards you, cutting you down with words, You want to move away from these energies. These people haven't healed yet. This also talks about missed opportunities. You may be dealing with a rude person too. We haven't missed out on any opportunities, Capricorn. But apparently if you maybe, okay, so they want me to rephrase that. Some of you have been missing out on opportunities because you are avoiding taking that cup, the Ace of Cups. The thing that brings you ultimate fulfillment. Let's see why the Four of Cups is here. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Plato and Sirians. Please reveal to us for our highest good. Why is the Four of Cups here? Please and thank you. Well, if it ain't the Four of Cups twice, you really got to focus on your fulfillment, Capricorn. Again, if this is, some of you, it's dealing with a connection. If it's still not filling you up and lighting your fire, get away from it. God does not want us to be disappointment, disheartened, discontent, feeling all blah. And, you know, I was talking about life is boring. Life is just, there's no excitement. There's no adventure. That's why you got to break free from this. This is stuck energy. We want to get out of stuck energy. Okay? We don't want to be in Four of Cups all the time. There's no need to be in Four of Cups energy all the time. There is also some depression for somebody now that I'm hearing this. Somebody's experiencing depression, kid. Why do I say? There's too many people coming into this. Capricorn, if that's you, you need to seek help, okay? Or maybe your person's suffering from depression. Maybe you need to go seek help for them. That's for somebody here. I just got this. And some of you are reluctant to do that because you're afraid what's going to happen, or you're afraid of what the family's going to say, or your friends or your co-workers. We all deal with stuff, guys. There's no reason to hide anything. And of course, on top of that, well, we know somebody is suffering from something. We don't ridicule. We don't judge. We don't do anything but give them prayers and unconditional love. And if they allow us to help them, then of course we step in and help, okay? That's for somebody here. But again, being unmotivated, missing opportunities. You think you missed your shot in love. No, you haven't, Capricorn. You haven't. And it doesn't matter how old you are either. Because some of you, you're thinking about age. It doesn't matter. But in order for that true love to come to you, Capricorn, you have to be in alignment with that. You have to be vibrating at the highest level, which I talk about all the time in my readings. That's where it's going to come from. And you do that by finding what ultimately fulfills you. You're vibrating at this blissful level and your heart chakra is completely opened. You're not being disappointed, and you're not just sitting there just like saying, whatever, love is not going to happen. If you're thinking that, Capricorn, true love that is, then it's not going to happen. Why? Because your thoughts create your reality. What you think is what you manifest. So until you change this energy, you change your mindset, you're going to run into the same types of jobs, low vibrational jobs and low vibrational relationships moving forward. And look, it's the King of Wands. Oh my gosh. The horses really ran off the altar. King of Wands is here. Courage, ambition. Now we have the King, the Knight, and the Page. Guys, the fire. Some of you, there is no passion in your job. There's no passion in your marriage. No passion in the partnership that you're in. And this is an entrepreneur. For some of you, there is something with, you know, a business partner, and this could be a very controlling business partner too, or it could be a controlling spouse, significant other, friend, whatever this is. But this is about you, Capricorn, stepping into your power as the King of Wands and focusing on your spiritual growth and finding that enormous spiritual strength within you to break through those gates. This guy takes risks often, but he's not fearful of what happens when he does, because especially he's got the Ace of Wands. This is really emphasizing here, Capricorn, that you have the Ace of Wands. God has given you this gift of creativity, this gift of ambition and courage and confidence. It's always been within you because that's the light of God. We are all God within, and we have that light within us. We have to follow it. We have to listen to it and seek out that guidance, or seek what it is that's going to light that fire to get lighted under our asses and get going, right? Like that fast horse energy to break through those gates, to find our freedom, okay? This guy does not, he's the leader. He does not make excuses. He doesn't say, I can't do this. Oh, if I take this risk, what if I lose that? What if this happens? No, he doesn't do that because he knows he's being divinely guided by God. Again, the Ace of Wands. So you got to take action here. You got to take the lead. If you are a counterpart and you're a divine feminine watching this, you are the leader. You need to take the lead in this connection and focus on your healing and standing in your power and focusing on mastering your spiritual growth with this energy. There was something else that was coming through and it really escaped me. Oh, Spirit, what was it? You may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Or they have fire in their chart, strong fire in their chart. Oh, thank you, Spirit. You need to look at the bigger picture. This guy has the ability to do that. He uses his wits about him. And he's able to have that success because he looks at the bigger picture. He knows God's going to take care of him. He knows God's going to give him those successes. He has to have that faith and trust in God. And again, with the enormous spiritual strength, that's how this guy's able to accomplish this. All right, the Moon, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Why are they here, Spirit Guides and Angels, please and thank you? It is the Ace of Swords. Breakthrough, clarity, insight, and awareness. That information that you are getting from the higher realms, from God, those ideas to break through the gates. The aha moments. Oh yeah, now I know what to do. You also got to cut out of this confusion of getting out of your head and not listening to your intuition. And here's again with another intuition card. I think I talked about the High Priestess. Pisces energy again. Maybe you're dealing with the Pisces, or you have Pisces in your chart. Your person has Pisces in their chart. The High Priestess is here. You're holding back. You're holding it in. You're not listening to your intuition. You are afraid to listen to that. Again, with the fear of the unknown. All right, fear of what's hidden. I need to see it. I need to see it. I need to see exactly what's happening. No, you don't, Capricorn. That means you don't have faith in God. And a lot of people, they're like, what? Yeah, I do. Well, have you taken that risk yet? Have you stepped into the unknown? I remember having a conversation about this with my coworker, and he was talking about, and there's no judgment, right? We just had a really awesome conversation, and we were talking about faith. Because I was telling him that I was going to leave my job and, do this for a living. He's like, well, how do you know everything's going to be okay? I said, because I'm taking that risk, because God is telling me this is my purpose. But he was still like, but what if? I said, well, don't you have faith? And he goes, oh yeah, I have faith in God and all these other things. And he was explaining stuff to me. And then I said, I know you're not happy in your job, so-and-so. I'm not going to reveal his name here. And then I said, well, I know you're unhappy in your job. Let's call him Bob. I know you're unhappy in your job, Bob. And I know exactly what you want to do because we've discussed this before. Why don't you go make some plans, go focus on what you really love to do, and quit your job, leave everything behind. He goes, I can't do that. I said, why? Well, because I don't know what's going to happen if I do that. What if I can't pay my mortgage? What if I can't pay my bills? I said, where's your faith in God? He got quiet on me. And then it was like 7 minutes. And then he said, you know, you're right. I cannot have half faith. It has to be all or nothing. It's 100% faith or it's zero. God's saying it's either all of your faith, Capricorn, or it's 0% of the faith. You can't be teeter-tottering on it. It can't be 50-50. Either you have faith in God or you don't. And when we're not worried about the unknown, that's when we have the unwavering faith in God. Because God's like the downloads and the insights, guys. It comes from God himself. He knows what is best for us. And when we follow that path, whatever it is he's telling us to do, he's not going to abandon us. He never abandons us. He never leads us astray. He never lies to us. He never pulls the wool over our eyes. He doesn't lead us and they go, oh, gotcha, sorry, Capricorn, it was all a joke. That's the devil who does that. And when we get caught up in the devil's tricks, that means we don't have faith. Because the faith isn't associated with the devil, is it? No. It's associated with God. And as long as we're listening to eternal guidance from God, then we are going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. Because he knows. He knows we have a little bit of fear. We're human, right? It takes a lot to take those risks. It's like with me leaving my job the way that I did. They told me to put in my 2 weeks the next day when I woke up one morning. And I said, I'm not ready yet. And he said, yes, you are, Jess. You are the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. The page is like God comes down from the heavens and says, Jess, I need you to follow this path. Follow your passions. I've given you these gifts with the Ace of Wands. I want you to do this as your mission. You know you want something new, something more exciting. I'm giving that path, that opportunity to you. And this guy here, he knows he can overcome any challenge. He's going to take those risks, and then he takes action on that. He has that faith because God told him what to do. And this energy ends up overcoming the fears with the Moon card, the uncertainties, the unknown. All right? This is faith right here. In my interpretation, because I read intuitively, he knows they know they're going to overcome any challenge because God is leading them to where they need to be. You are ready for this challenge, for this opportunity, for this unknown, even if you don't think you are. Because God already knows that you are. It's your 3D self that is thinking that you are not. So you got to use this Ace of Swords to cut through the confusion. All right? Don't suppress your intuition. Don't keep everything in and feel disconnected to God, to the angels, the spiritual realm. You got to cut through all of that. That's going to be your breakthrough. You're fully listening to divine guidance from God. You're always going to get clarity when your crown chakra and your third eye chakra are opened. And you're not going to second guess what God is telling you. Okay. You need to reevaluate your situation, especially with your thoughts. Like, why is it that you're thinking that you can't do something? That something is not going to work out in your favor when your gut, your heart is just, it's really calling you, Capricorn. This is what you really should be doing. But then your mind gets in the way with the cloud of judgment, right? And then you get blocked communication with the Ace of Swords in this position. You say, well, I don't really know how to communicate this. It's like you got to communicate clearly. Communication is key here. You got to use the sword to cut through the confusion again. And not second guess this. You have to trust in the guidance that you are being given. All right. I think I went to another dimension there, honestly. I'm starting to like, how am I'm doing a reading? Really? Oh my God, that was really crazy. I was somewhere else, guys. I don't know where I went to, but I felt like I was somewhere else. All right, let's see what your guidance is for this week. What is the guidance for Capricorn for this week? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Look at that. The medicine mother. Honor your inner knowing, the high priestess. Of course. We also have, oh, I love this card. Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. This is like Empress energy. The bottom of the deck is Air Guardian. Ace of Swords. Shift your perception. All right. Air energy. Again, clarity, insight, awareness. Trusting your inner knowing, trusting your gut. It will give you clarity. It'll help you to shift your perception, which talks about also looking at things from a higher perspective, which talks about the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck over there with seeing the bigger picture. Now, they want me to look at the book. Look, I opened right up to the Air Guardian. Change the way you think and you will change your whole reality. Exactly. When this card arises as an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking, you are being guided to recognize that not all you see is exactly the way you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games, and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. If you are being challenged or feel that there's a lack of clarity and direction in your life at the moment, there's a good chance that there's a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. You are being guided to open your eyes and your mind, go beyond any limits you have set for yourself, and recognize the way you see the world is how you experience the world. Opportunities are moving in your direction, but they will only open up for you if you are ready to do the internal work to support them. Exactly. If you're going to take the cup, if you're going to make those changes and you do the inner work. We're going to look at the, what was this? Medicine Guardian. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. Oh, I read the wrong one. I read Medicine Guardian, not Medicine Mother. My bad. Well, that's not an accident, guys. That was not an accident. Somebody needed to hear that. Here we go. Medicine Mother. Take action. Do what you know you need to do. Oh, man. I don't want to put my face in the camera. It's not on this card. It was the other card. Oh, was it the bottom of the deck? No. Do what you need to do. High Priestess, okay? Take action. Knight. Page. All right? You got to do something. There is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself, even to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you are being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. See what I was saying? You know what you need to do. You're holding back. You know exactly what you need to do. Oh, Mother Earth is right after that. Allow yourself to be cherished. Mother Earth. Let's put her here while I'm reading this so you can see it. Mother Earth is protecting you with a shield of love and light. You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control. And let me read it again. You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back to your natural center, and that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Mother Earth is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light, and it's important you know that and feel loved. If you have had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making the sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love. There's something with mother healing here. You are a mother, or you're having challenges. Yeah, you're having challenges with being a mom yourself, or you're having challenges with your mother. There may be some ancestral patterns in your mother lineage and the mother side of your family. Or there's still healing that needs to be completed with your mom. That's for some of you, not all of you. And I have a feeling that kind of hit hard. I feel it from somebody. Some of you, you guys are like, oh shit, that is me. Your gut, you felt it in your gut. I felt it, Capricorn. Some of you, you felt that one. All right. And we have two mothers here. See? Healing. Mother Earth and Medicine Mother. And these are all feminines. We have feminine energy here, feminine energy here. Okay? All right. Let's see what is coming to you with regards to love. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is coming to Capricorn with regards to love? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Relational abuse. Notice red flags. They may be emotional, physical. Hold on. Does that say sexual? Yeah. There may be emotional, physical, sexual, financial. I can't read today, guys. Notice red flags that may be emotional, physical, sexual, financial in nature. Ask for help in situation. Again, with asking for help. You guys can't make this up. Thank you, Spirit. I mean, you know that they're really here because we talked about this. It's in the Puffin card right here, guys. That's why it stood out to me. Ask for help, especially with regards to a connection that you have, okay? Your spouse, a partner. I talked about depression, did I not? Some of you are dealing with somebody, your partner, your spouse, whoever this is, their counterpart, they're dealing with this. Notice the red flags, and I did hear depression again. Some of them are going through depression. Do not avoid that. Capricorn, especially if you are married to this person. it can get worse if it's not treated, if it's not taken care of, okay? There's healing here. Look, medicine, mother, and Mother Earth, all right? Not only is this for you, Capricorn, this is for your love interest too. This could also be for you too, because maybe you're feeling the effects of your love interest, okay? Ask for help is really standing out here. And for those of you who are counterparts, they're undergoing some stuff like this and they need to heal from this. They're going to have to ask for help. And I know as a twin flame, a light counterpart, you want to come in and help, but look, that is up to them. You will help them energetically when you heal, Capricorn. This is how it works. You focus on your healing and taking care of yourself, taking action. Remember? And some of you, this is kind of stemming from your own issues with your mom. You got to heal ancestral patterns. Okay? Wow. This is interesting. The Graduates at the bottom of the deck. New life, phase, or stage of relationship. Someone has grown, healed, evolved. When you guys go through this, when you take that step and ask for help, focus on your healing, maybe you need to step up to, help somebody else with the healing. That's if you are not a light counterpart, okay, that's different. You will end up moving to that new life phase, okay, or stage in your relationship. There's got a lot of healing that needs to be had here. It's like you guys are trapped. Yeah, stuck energy with the Four of Cups twice. You got to break out of that stuck energy. You got to find your freedom. But you're going to find your freedom when you heal. And I talked about healing the heart chakra, okay? You will move to the next phase of your love life when you do that. Grow, heal, evolve. You need to take care of this relational abuse first. All right. Let's see what let's put this over here. What is your wellness tip of the week? Oh, I forgot. I don't like shuffling it that way. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is Capricorn's wellness tip of the week? These are other affirmation cards. The creator of these cards suggests that you say these affirmations throughout the day so you can put into motion the ripple effect of abundance. All right? You can even say these 3 times a day, each day for 7 days. That's usually what I recommend. If you need to keep saying them to help you, then go ahead and say it for a longer period of time. I have the attitude of gratitude for the universal energy that flows effortlessly through me and my life each day, providing limitless abundance and opportunity. That's a long one to say, but pause this video, take a screenshot, write it down. Okay. Let's put that here. The bottom of the deck says, I have the attitude of gratitude for honor, commitment, and unity. All right. Let us see how we're going to give this reading a boost with these notes from the universe cards. I absolutely love these cards. I just got these. Every time I touch them, I get goosebumps, like right now. I really love the energy in these cards, guys. I'm so glad that I finally got this deck. All right, let's see. How would you like to close out Capricorn's reading, spirit guides and angels, please, and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Here we go. That you have options is meaningful. Rock on. The back says, if I can make you if I could make just 2 wishes, I wish I would somehow convey to you the profound depth of my gratitude for every moment of your life. I'd also wish that you could somehow know of your unimaginable importance, just as you now are to the lives of so very many. And of course, I'd wish for even more wishes. Oh, shoot. You were such a good idea, the universe. Again, just as you now are. Okay, I'd also wish that you could somehow know of your unimaginable importance, just as you now are to the lives of so very many. Absolutely. You think you're worthless, you think you're not of anything, whatever this is, Capricorn, you are so important to so many people. To include God, we have to include God in this because God made you, okay? The other card is love is never in vain. When you finally see what this whole time-space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so happy you loved as much as you did. Dotingly, the universe. Love is everything. Love heals all things, as I said. We're here to love. We're here to unconditionally love, to experience it. We can't be afraid of it either. But when we want this higher love, we have to be vibrating at that level. And it's so true. Love is never in vain. It isn't. This card has been at the bottom of the deck for all the earth signs. It's hilarious. The need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in personal relationships is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need, because it often points to insecurities that could be dealt with in more effective ways. Hi-ho, the universe. Insecurities. Yep, I'm thinking they're telling me again, it's dealing with this mother, connection with your mother, or you being a mother, or both. Okay? All right, Capricorn. If you would like a personal reading, please check out the description box below, or go to CapellaWellness.com. Check out my service suite. If you are a light counterpart / twin flame, I have my reading specifically for the twins underneath the section heading light counterpart readings in my service suite. I do offer light counterpart packages where you save money, you get a free bonus reading. I even have packages for life purpose, for clearing blockages, for healing, all types of things. Okay, you can schedule your readings whenever you want. You don't have to do them all at once. It's all up to you. You get to book them on my calendar after you purchase the package. Okay, I do offer live readings. I am now offering emergency readings where you will get the reading within 24 hours from the time that you place on the calendar, not the time that date that you book it. Okay, I put that out there last night, I think it was. So if you need a reading right away, you'll get it in 24 hours, okay, from the date and time on the calendar. And you'll get that in a video that I will upload to my website, and you'll have your own private page to access your reading and all other readings that you may purchase in the future. Lastly, again, with the Thanksgiving campaign that I am running to help with Action Against Hunger, if you feel compelled to make a donation, I would greatly appreciate that donation from you guys. It would mean the world to me. The link to making that donation is in the description box below. You can also find a donate button link in my header of my website at CapellaWellness.com. Okay, my goal is to reach $500. On the 25th of November, I will make one large donation on behalf of Capella Wellness and the channel, which includes you guys, to give to Action Against Hunger. They help fight world hunger. Okay, I would greatly appreciate your support. All right, Capricorn, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.